Who doesn't love a quick and delicious meal that you can whip up within 30 minutes? So in this recipe, I'll be showing you how to make a very simple and easy chips Vuruga recipe, which you're going to absolutely love because everything is going to turn out amazing, flavorful, and so nutritious. You'll peel 4 to 5 medium potatoes, then you're going to cut into chips. Also, you'll chop up a medium onion, a few spices which you're going to find listed in the description box down below, some garlic, 200 grams of steak, and I have salt and cooking oil. The recipe is that simple. Also, you'll need some cooking oil to deep fry your chips. So I'm going to place my pan, which I've already added in the oil, over medium flame and wait for around 30 seconds to a minute so that the oil can get hot. Meanwhile, I'm going to place another pan over medium flame and add in around a tablespoon of cooking oil. Spread the oil in the pan. Transfer in my beef. Add in 1 cup of water, and I'm going to stir in. Reduce the flames to medium low. Stir in and let the beef slowly simmer for around 15 to 20 minutes or until it's tender. It's been around a minute. I'm going to check if my cooking oil is ready by dropping in some potato. Once the potato floats, the oil is ready to fry my chips. Carefully, I'm going to drop in some more potatoes into the cooking oil. Use my skimmer and toss the potatoes. When the water comes to a boil, you're going to scoop out the foam that is on top, just like this, using a spoon, and be careful because of the steam. Fry your potatoes for around 2 to 3 minutes. Then I'm going to check on my beef, which is slowly cooking, and I'm going to be adding in some seasoning, and I have a seasoning cube. You can also add in salt. So the reason I'm adding in the seasoning cube while boiling the meat is so that all the nice flavor of the seasoning cube can absorb into the beef. I'm going to give this around 15 more minutes because it's been 5 minutes. Whenever you're making chips, always make sure the oil is hot before placing in your potatoes, because if you add in the potatoes when the cooking oil is not hot, they're going to stick at the bottom of the pan. That is a very nice tip. This is after frying for around 3 minutes. And this is how my chips is looking. The chips is cooked on the inside but not crispy on the outside. So I'm going to scoop and transfer to a bowl. Bring the flames to high and wait for around 30 seconds so that the oil can get very hot, so that we can get that crispy edge on the potatoes. Check on my beef and it's nice and tender. So I'm going to reduce the flames to medium low so that the water can evaporate as I transfer my chips into the hot cooking oil. This is how the potatoes look. As you can see, they're very tender but not crispy. So I'm going to scoop out and transfer into the hot cooking oil. Fry for around 1 to 2 minutes until crispy. After around a minute, you'll notice that the chips get a golden color. So I'm going to transfer to my bowl because it's ready. Shake off the excess oil and transfer to my bowl. And my fries are ready. Just look how gorgeous they look. Back to my beef. This is how it's looking, and it has been searing for around a minute. You can see it has a very nice, gorgeous brown color. I'm going to add in an extra teaspoon of cooking oil. Add in my onions. That is 1 medium red onion and 4 cloves of garlic. Then I'm going to saute the onions for around a minute until soft. The garlic is going to make the Vuruga very flavorful, so don't skip on the garlic. And to add to the flavor, I'm going to be adding in a couple of spices. Of course, we have some garlic powder, which is going to enhance the garlic flavor. We have paprika, some Garam Masala, which is a 1/4 teaspoon, oregano, which is a 1/4 teaspoon also, and a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, or a pinch if you don't like the black pepper. And all these spices are going to add in a very nice aroma to the chips Vuruga. So I'm going to add into the pan. Get everything. Then I'm going to stir. This is how it's looking. And as you can see, the paprika has added in some color. The onions are soft. After adding in the spices, you're going to cook the spices together with the meat and onions for around 30 seconds. And this is going to make everything very aromatic, especially the spices. I'm going to add in a little bit more salt. Remember, we added in a seasoning cube which contains a little bit of salt. So this is going to fully season our chips Vuruga. And the meat is looking so delicious at this point. Just look at this. This is yummy, yummy. So because we want the spices to coat the chips, I'm going to add in around a 1/3 cup of water. Stir in and let this simmer for around 10 to 20 seconds, or until the water is a little bit thick. This is how the sauce is looking after around 15 seconds. And as you can see, it's very nice and thick. I'm going to check the seasoning. Yummy, yummy. So good. You can cut the Garam Masala and oregano together with the garlic powder. I'm going to add in a little bit more salt. Stir in, and once your beef is looking this gorgeous, you're going to add in your chips into the pan and stir. After adding in your potatoes, you're going to toss together with the delicious sauce, beef, onions, garlic, and everything. And this is how it's going to be looking after everything is fully combined. Just look how delicious this is looking. Yum. Then you're going to cook for an extra 30 seconds to a minute. You don't want to overcook your chips because it's crispy on the outside. Also, you don't want to add in the chips when you have lots of gravy because it's going to get soggy. I've already prepared my kachumbari, which I'm going to be serving with my Vuruga. This is how your Vuruga is going to be looking. So you're going to put out the flames and garnish with some coriander. Add as much as you want, toss, and there you go. Your chips Vuruga is ready to serve. This is how my chips Vuruga is looking after serving, and as you can see, the presentation is very vibrant. We have some reds, greens because of the kachumbari, and the chips Vuruga itself is looking very delicious. So you can serve up with your favorite sauce. I'm going to be adding in some ketchup because it's my favorite. Hope you'll be giving this recipe a try, and it's going to be totally worth it.